It really says something to those that tear other people down to make themselves feel better. I think it's crazy that people feel the need to, sorry, I didn't know she was trying. If people need to tear others down to build themselves up, I don't understand why. Nor do I understand why I have done it. And yet, when things have not been explained, if I cannot explain things, that has been my go-to sometimes, and that's shameful. I had the realization that there are so many more people now that will take family cycles and break them. There are so many more people doing that. I mean, you have a lot of people who are very religious who will see things a certain way, but they don't. But then you have like this more spiritual people who are saying this is like the time where things are uprising and, you know, all the negative cycles are coming to an end. And you have so many people who will argue it and saying that the earth is ending and this is like the last whatever of God, and, you know, when, I mean, the earth has shown that it's recycled. It cleans itself. It cleanses, right? And, I mean, so is the human evolution. There are so many families that, granted, there still are those who have the negative cycles. I don't know why she keeps on having to walk in front of me. And who have those negative cycles and they grasp onto them, they hold on to them, and they continue them, right? But if you look now, there are far more people breaking cycles. There are far more people doing what they can to make this earth better. And regardless of politics, regardless of, you know, all the negative BS that's going on in our world, they just continue doing great things, right? I have a son who has broken cycles. I have broken cycles, but I was adopted, so it was a little bit easier for me. He gets along with his ex. They work together to raise their child. He is the best damn dad. I had to write him because I was realizing that he is a phenomenal father. His kid is ahead of everything, and he does, no matter what is placed in front of him, he succeeds it. He surpasses it. And I'm really proud of him. I am not proud of the cycle that I had placed in front of them. And it appeared to be one that happened biologically prior to. So I think, regardless of living with someone or not, growing up with them, the cycles, they still appear. And he surpassed all of us, and I'm so proud of him for that. And here I am sitting in my vehicle, not getting out to the ocean. What a view to enjoy while you're having your coffee and listening to music, though, you know? The crisp air. I know, cycles are hard. trying to cut out your own cycles are even harder. Trying to get away from heartbreak. Seeing these kids having fun is really helping. All these people living their lives, enjoying their best days, you know. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Life is beautiful. I woke up thinking that, and then I don't know why I turned my phone on, but it was up to those freaking tarot cards. I'm so done with having to try and rely on any kind of person, not in a physical way, but emotional, mental one. I am so done with waiting on people, getting hurt, always seeming to be the one who waits and tries and holds on, always being the one. I'm so done with it. Oh, there's another kid having fun. You know, I remember being that young child that was just happy and really didn't have many other worries. I can't imagine those, and my heart goes out to those who never really got to enjoy that. And I think they're the ones that I tend to be way too far more forgiving with, because I understand that I don't understand. But when you're adults, adults know better. Adults understand that we are hurting someone. And when you know that you are hurting someone, that's deliberate. And I am one of those people who will have their heart broken countless times, and I will still put my heart out there. I am one of those who loves even when they don't love me, even when they don't like me and they despise me. And I kind of understand that as there is a reason why I trigger these people, and it has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. I can go out there and I can love, and I can send love, and I can give love to as many people as I can. And I'm going to give more love to those who cannot stand me. Not because I'm trying to get them to like me, because it's not about me. It's about something in them, I trigger something in them that they need to deal with, and they need to realize it. And if I can help them realize that, that's amazing. Maybe tomorrow it's another day, it's a new day. Maybe tomorrow something will hit them, not like physically, but you know, and mentally, emotionally hit them, and they'll be able to work through that turmoil and become a better person. Do you know what I mean? But throughout the decades, I've been hurt, and it's been really hard to work through some things because I forget and I don't understand what I usually understand. I get frustrated. And there are those that I just will not talk to. It feels like they will never understand. I think we're all placed here for different reasons. Like, I grew up with someone who sank into their own pain and hatred and stayed stagnant throughout their whole lives. They actually built it up worse for themselves and others around them. Even though they would be nice in public, they weren't so nice to those people behind their backs, because it triggered them and they couldn't release and deal with it. And I think we need those people in our lives, because when we work through all of our stuff, they're the ones that are the examples of what we do not want in our lives, right? And we want to build ourselves up to not have that happen with our lives. I surely do not want to lay on my deathbed being angry and hurtful and thinking, why didn't I just live my life the best way I could? Was it really that huge of a deal to ruin the rest of my life for the things that I could not accept? You know, there be nasty things. I know a man who has ruined his life over his ex and what she put him through, and he has almost died, and he has now turned into the most toxic creature human being. While we all have pains and sorrows, I really feel that sometimes people find it easier to live in that anger and not forgive and not have to exert any energy, which is a waste. It's a waste of a human life. But may he be that very positive influence, taking it another way for his children, for the people around him, and for others to gain the strength to build up as human beings and be better, do better. As I sit in a vehicle looking at the ocean, and drowning out my sorrows, doing my best not to be stagnant, and thinking what could have been, or hey, why aren't I thinking what's going to be? I believe in God, in Creator, in all that is. You can label it any way you want to. I don't see it with a label. It's love, it's light. God is love. Creator is love. It's all the same to me. Gaia being earth. This is beautiful how it's love. Look at this view. Look at all of the people having an amazing time in this view. It's love. It's all love. So I suppose, regardless of with all things that have happened around me, with all things that I've went through, my practice trial runs at love or certain things, may they be for the grand finale. May I find that person, that ride or die. May I find that with someone who shows me that I deserve it. And may I never feel this hurt again. May life bless me, and may life bless you. And may we all have the ability to work through all the bullshit and become better people and more accepting of each other and more caring for one another and less hurtful and spiteful. Because when you're hurtful and spiteful, you're not doing it to them. Most of the time, they don't really give a shit. That is hurt and spite placed onto yourself. That is hurting your heart, your head, your emotions. That is hurting you. That's harming yourself. So, amen, blessed be, and whatever shall be, right? Anyway, sending love, sending light, and all that jazz.